Alright guys, some of you may have seen my reel on Facebook. I'll probably share it other places. In that reel, I hit on the fact that I was frustrated because I couldn't get my health card, which I need to operate this truck legally, commercially. I had people messaging me, commenting that, I don't need to get this truck DOT'd, I don't need it registered as a commercial vehicle. I can get away with just running my small business without all of that, whatever. And my answer to that, response to that is no. I'm going to do everything the right way. Name of the business is Springman Lawn Enforcement. And if you haven't caught on, it's a play off of law enforcement. With that comes integrity. So I'm going to operate above board and do everything legitimately and the right way. Now, some other people suggested, and you're absolutely right, I could downsize the truck where I don't need to do all this, go through all this stuff. It's absolutely an option. I don't want to do that. I like my truck. The holdup and the frustration in that first video was I couldn't get my health card. Reason being is that they want me to do a sleep study. Well, I've done a sleep study, and it was recommended that I need a CPAP, which, positive for sleep apnea. I thought I was under the impression that I actually didn't need a CPAP or a machine or whatever. It just comes down to a doctor needs to sign off and say he's good to go. Well, after I let my emotions settle, I come to the realization that no, the last sleep study I did showed I have some form of mild sleep apnea, and my new doctor, is not comfortable signing me off. She's got to abide by the laws just like I do, and operate above board with integrity just like I am. I respect that. I don't like it, but I got to do it. So they issued me a temporary 3-month health card, so now I can operate legally and drive this truck for the business. During that 3 months, I need to get my sleep study done, which I have scheduled, which is why they issued me the card, because I showed proof that I was, at the very least, talking to the doctor about setting all this stuff up. I have 3 months to do all this, at the very least, show progress. I'm assuming if it's not all wrapped up in 3 months, I'm assuming I'll be able to get a continuance, if you will. But it's very frustrating, and I'll be honest, I threw it in because I thought it was funny, but in the video, you saw me take my frustration out on a shovel. That was real emotions, and it was mainly frustrating because I kind of took all this personally. I've lost a lot of weight. For those of you that know me, for those of you who don't, I used to be 360 plus pounds, and I'm under 300 pounds right now. I'm very proud of that, and I took it personally. I was more so frustrated that I have my diabetes under control. My blood pressure is perfect. I've lost all this weight. I feel great. And I have this hang up because I might have sleep apnea. In the grand scheme of things, it's a big deal. People die from it. It can really mess with your body, and specifically, the doctors are more concerned with my heart in relation to sleep apnea, stress, all this stuff. So it's probably a good thing. It probably needs to be done anyways. So there's the update. Long story short, I have my health card. I'm able to operate for at least 3 months. Now, if I come back with sleep apnea, it's not the end of the world. I just have to show and prove that I'm compliant in using my whatever they suggest. That's going to be the hard part because I hated using the machine. So we'll see. I know this was kind of a long video, but I wanted to share and be transparent and give you an update as requested. A lot of people reached out, messaged me, so I appreciate that. But yeah.